Okay.
of networking in that space,
Right.
and how you have been impacting learning at the school level.
Right.
Yes, or education
Education
generally.
per se, in terms of the industry academia partnership, my forte started about 8 years back, and I worked very closely with the insurance sector, which was opening up. I developed a digital learning solution for building the capacities which were required in the insurance sector, and developed a platform called Traversity, in which we trained about 35,000 insurance professionals in 3 years time frame. With no other technology or no other means, you could reach out to so many students across the country and build the capacities in such a short time frame. And this was by a team which is just 5-member team. So that's the kind of possibilities that are possible with this technology. Also, I have been really working on developing the capacities through the knowledge initiatives for supporting the system, because once you get into the industry, there is nobody to teach. So you need some resources which will allow you to constantly update yourself. And that's what I've been doing over the years, and I work with the government, work on e-governance solutions which really provide you that knowledge base free of cost through their knowledge network, through their communication initiatives, and to bring it down to the industry, bring it down to the people who are in the industry, all the participating stakeholders of the particular industry vertical. I worked very closely with the SMEs, won a national award for a project on Senate Knowledge Resource Network for SMEs, and I've recently last year won a national award from international award from the Mayor of Los Angeles. Also been invited by the Italian Trade Commission and some of the other international agencies to really bring in a dialogue between SME to SME level knowledge exchange. So there are people who want to buy something from India, or there are some people who want to sell out of India. So we try to facilitate that through a knowledge network. My recent this thing in the school education system has been in terms of looking at the vocational training and the skill development activity at the ITI level. I've just taken up a engagement where we have taken under a public-private partnership mode a school in an ITI in Najafgarh, in the outskirts, in the rural area of Delhi. And there what we are trying to do is to really bring in the upgradation of the courses under a government scheme, which is World Bank aided, where we would be basically providing the entire technology know-how, how to really upgrade the facilities and the teacher training, etc., within the span of the next 10 years. And we've just received it last month, so we're still in the process of doing the planning stage.
It's been a month now that you are
That's right.
working at the
At the institute.
school level.
Yeah.
So, what is the vision? What do you
See, when I say school level, I have actually been working on the digital learning purely informal education. I have not been working on the school in terms of the physical academic school. So now this is the first initiative where we are doing work directly with an institute. Earlier my work has been more of using the technology as an enabler to reach out to the sector which is actually not really met by the traditional education system. And we worked on that through various initiatives. I think about 4 awards for some of the work that I have done in the past. But this is the first time that I'm venturing into the vocational skill building exercise, and Government of Delhi has been kind enough to really kind of give me an opportunity. So we have 5 industry members where we are all contributing towards our knowledge sharing in terms of upgrading the courses and bringing about the change in curriculum as well as the change in the way the teaching is to be imparted.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Wonderful listening to you. Technology training.
Yeah. The difference that I find in terms of the industry and the school level education is that in the school level, the children, whether it is in the rural sector or whether it is in the metropolises, the students are digital natives. They adapt the technology much faster than we are ready to teach. In fact, there are students who will teach you many more things that you are there to really teach them. So it's very easy for them to adapt to the latest technologies and use ICT into the curriculum, because they are more familiar with it than they are familiar with the other classroom methods. In fact, what my personal observation has been that they are more interested in learning through the ICT-enabled tools. And this, I'm not talking about the metropolitan city. I'm also talking in the rural areas. They want digital boards, and there are in the institute that I've taken up, they are insisting that they have a digital boards for education, and government provides the facility, so we are upgrading all the infrastructure for them at the moment.
Great. Wonderful. Thank you.
Students are finding it very good. There's a better scope. There's no stress on them. It has de-stressed them because more opportunities are available. It is not a one-time show. And basically it also stresses on scholastic and co-scholastic areas. So regarding the co-scholastic areas, the students are putting more efforts and especially focusing on their behavioral pattern also, change of attitude towards everything, towards the teachers, towards the property of the school. The value-based learning is gaining momentum, and introduction of ICT, it has helped a lot the students.